And we're off and running second half. We got Lip Smacker out there right now for the Res Dolls, trying to find her way through that first two wall. And Lip Smacker is going to be your lead jammer. And Frau Kapow finishes her initial pass. Oh, nice job. And Carrie Hacksaw going to get called off. Block out of bounds, I believe that one was. And they'll lose Kodachrome as well. And right from the jump, the Rollettes are going to put themselves into penalty trouble.
The Wisco, one of pretty much the birthplace of roller derby here in Madison. The Wisco is the Willie Street Pub and Grill and Good Times Emporium. Call it what you like, it's the Wisco, and it is the birthplace of roller derby in Madison.
That's right, that's where the initial conversation took place.
That fateful conversation. We have number 31, Lady Hoo-Ha.
Up against Steamy Wonder.
Lady Hoo-Ha picking up lead jam status for the Reservoir Dolls.
Yeah, I tell you, Hoo-Ha's been such a great addition to the Mad Rollin Dolls. Both on the Reservoir Dolls, obviously, but as well on the travel team.
Yeah, she skates with the Dairyland Dolls A-team and is a fantastic skater. She was also at Team Wisconsin tryouts last weekend in Milwaukee, as were many skaters from both Brew City and Madison. Go Team Wisconsin. You have to say Wisconsin too when you say it.
No, that's only the visiting teams that say that.
We have number 4 Mouse going up against number 911.
We should go take on Team Rhode Island because they can't have very many people to choose from.
Oh my gosh, I want to beat Rhode Island down. Russian Rollettes have lead jam status. Oh, we have Hacksaw number 24 lining up against Sprout and a tail. Shout out for Sprout. Ollie cakes, Ollie cakes.
And Carrie gonna try to go around the outside. Sprout and a tail with that nice hop skip. But Carrie Hacksaw through there in a hurry. Now it's her sister, Sammy Saw, who is also on the team.
The Saw Sisters.
It's a whole family of cutlery.
And Hacksaw picks up 1 point, calling it off, shutting out the Res Dolls on that last pass.
And Steamy Wonder getting a workout.
Lining up against Wipeout Scout.
Although the Rollettes jamming rotation certainly not as deep as they would like.
Lining up on that Triple M, the 105.5 jam line. World-class rock programmed locally in Madison for Madison.
And Melancholy right there trying to put a sit block down on.
That is Wipeout Scout still making her way through it, being held the front of the pack.
And Wipeout Scout, nice job there. She just keeps at it, stays scrappy, is able to get through. Frau Kapow delivering the kapow to Lip Smacker. I think that'll be remembered.
Or not remembered and have to watch it later in the footage to remember it. One of our other lovely Bout Day food sponsors this year is the Willie Street Co-op. They're a full-service grocery cooperative specializing in natural, organic, and locally produced food. Check them out. Willie Street Co-op, both on Willie Street and over on the University Avenue on the west side.
And Steamy had a crease for a second, but the outside opens up, and Lady Hoo-ha! Gonna be the lead gem.
And it looks like Steamy Wonder has picked up a major forearm. We'll be spending 30 seconds in the box, making this a power jam for the Reservoir Dolls. Oh, and it's a beautiful apex jump. 5 points for Lady Hoo-ha.
And actually, that was my mistake. That was Scully Wheeler that was out there with the Rollettes.
And Hoo-ha pushes up to the front of the pack.
And she's able to work her out of bounds.
Hoo-ha gets struck back a little bit, re-enters, and is able to pick up some speed and swing around. 5 more points.
One thing Milwaukee's done a really nice job of.
Or not. What were you gonna say there, Bob? One of our other wonderful radio stations here in town, WORT, Back Porch Radio in Madison. Tune in any time of day or night to hear great alternative music, news, and public affairs programming. Also, a shout out to WSUM and our friends there. WSUM 91.7, Madison's student radio.
I think Hacksaw is purposefully sticking her butt on Mouse's head.
It was probably
I know
purposeful.
that's not an infraction. It's just funny to
As long as it has no impact, it's no infraction. Oh.
There goes the Lip Smacker. No, as I was starting to say before, the one thing that the Rollettes have done a really nice job of is using each other in assists for blocks.
Lip Smacker able to pick up 4 points, shutting out the Rollettes on that last jam. Reservoir Dolls brings the score to 140. Russian Rollettes 55. Just under 22 minutes left to go in the second half. We'd like to again give a shout out to our after party location. If you don't have anything else going on after this, you should come join us at the after party. We are going to be at the Frequency and the Paradise right next door to each other. Come see some fantastic bands and hang out with your favorite skaters.
And Steamy Wonder out there right now, as well as Hopscotch.
Hopscotch taking the start for the Reservoir Dolls for the first time this evening.
Steamy Wonder's going to get called out. Forearm.
And Hopscotch is your lead jammer for the Reservoir Dolls. And that is a power jam as well.
Oh, nice job by Hopscotch. Coming in and turning that backward stop, turning sideways.
And that is a 5-point grand slam for Hops.
If you've been with us for all 10 seasons, you'll see how this game has changed from power to agility. It's amazing. The footwork is just absolutely amazing these days.
Every year it gets better and better. Every year those new girls come try out. Better and better feet. And Hopscotch picked up 4 more points on that last pass, making that a 24-point jam.
Isn't Hops also the president of MI?
It's called the general manager.
Okay. Well,
But yes, she is our general manager. She's all sorts of fancy.
She's the one that's probably counting all my customers.
Well, she'll be reviewing all your cusses later on that footage.
Natalie will take those out for me.
I don't think she's gonna. That would take a lot of beeps.
I'll give her a call tomorrow.
Mouse doing some jammer defense, dragging back the Rollettes jammer, handing her off to Sprout and a tail. Mouse hitting a bit of a wall of Rollettes, making her way through. Number 54 chasing her through, Irish Vixen. Picks up 4 points for the Reservoir Dolls.
Yeah, and Mouse still, she's still got so much burst that it's not often you see people who can go around the outside. I mean, as a jammer, you're taught don't go around the outside.
Yeah, watch
go
those
the inside.
lines.
But she still has that burst with that crossover, and she can make it around that fast.
Taking the line for the first time this evening for the Reservoir Dolls is 12-13, Knocking J going up against number 24, Carrie Hacksaw.
Yeah, and at this point, the Res Dolls have really locked things down. The Rollettes have had just a handful of points this half.
And it looks like Lady Hoo has picked up a penalty.
So that's going to be a power jam for Carrie A. Hacksaw.
Looks like Knocking J picked up a track cut penalty.
You are not. You. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with opening your body up to Carrie. Yeah, she swings the whole toolbox, not just the saw.
It's a big saw. Hacksaw making her way up against the wall. Claire Patton Sprout and a tail. And they reach the end of the road. Picks up 5 more points for the Rollettes.
See, when you wake up in the morning and your sternum really hurts, it reminds you not to do that.
You think, what was that? Oh, Hacksaw. Oh, that's right. You remember that one later. Yeah. And we have a team timeout called by the Reservoir Dolls. It gives us a great opportunity to again acknowledge our friends at Hinckley Design and Production. They produce everything from videos and commercials to interviews and sporting events, including this one right here.
Yeah, I think she's got the sporting event thing working out pretty well.
Yeah, she does. They have won some awards this season, actually, for MRD commercial and other commercials in the Madison area. So big shout out to Hinckley Design and Production. They take your project to start to finish, and they're huge AV nerds. So, if you want someone that knows their stuff, Hinckley is where it's at.
And right now you can see the Reservoir Dolls talking it over a little bit the Rollettes talking it over a little bit, and Reservoir Dolls having a little meeting on the 105.5 jammer line.
Call of the Wild taking the star for the first time this evening for the Reservoir Dolls, going up against number 88, Stevie Wonder.
Drops her like a 3-foot putt.
And Melancholia gets an out of play penalty. We'll be spending some time in the box. And Stevie Wonder's out as your lead jammer. Call the Wild out on her initial pass.
Wow. A lot of people coming in blazing hot into turn 3, able to pull up in time to not create.
We have a shout out. The Badgers are up. The Res Dolls are up. The Heat loves it. Love the Heat. The Res Dolls, they are also bulletproof. Charlie Hustle taking the start for the first time this evening, and she is your lead jammer. Dangerous in the back, dangerous with the star.
Yeah, Charlie, who came into this league as one of the best rookie jammers to ever play, obviously has taken a huge role in the blocking scheme of things, but certainly has very, very strong jamming capability. And there goes Scully Wheeler. Scully getting...
Charlie's got her Charlie eyes on. We got a couple shout outs for one of my favorite blockers. Glock, birds, beards, broads, banners, and blocking. You rock. Also, someone has noticed that it was about time that they noticed a cute derby girl that was about 6 feet tall and a skater for the Res Dolls. And probably even taller when she's on her skates. Taking the line, we got Wipeout Scout. Going up that inside, going up against a Rollettes jammer, someone that was 88, Steamy, no, that's 56, Proud Kapow, sorry. Scout around the inside. Proud Kapow goes around the outside, picks up 4 points, and calls it off. We would like to give a shout out to our Feed the Doll sponsor this evening. Ian's Pizza, 2 downtown locations offering carry-out and delivery, salad, pizza, vegan, and gluten-free options. Ian'sPizza.com. I know I'm going to eat a lot of their pizza at the after party. Lady Who Had taking the star for the Reservoir Dolls, going up against 430. Rena Payne.
Oh, Rena's going to be out. Rena not out. Rena not having played a lot tonight.
But she just picked up lead jammer for the Rollettes.
Oh, nice move. Is she going to get it called off? Rena Payne, one of the better, really one of the players that has come into her own, I think, for the Rollettes. Strong blocker.
We have Lip Smacker with a star on her helmet for the Res Dolls, going up against 9-11. Witness protection.
Oh, Striker gonna do a nice job on Lip Smacker.
Holding her up just long enough for witness protection to get lead jam for the Rollettes.
And all of a sudden the Rollettes showing some life as they have put about 35 points up on the board in the last 5 to 10 minutes.
And with that last gen, picked up 4 points, bringing the score to Reservoir Dolls 163, Russian Rollettes 92. Just over 12 minutes left to go. We would again like to remind you that we have 10% off all merchandise at the merch table. We also have really great merch, so go check it out. It's really pretty shirts and stuff. Blitz Siren taking the line for the Res Dolls.
That Blitz Siren against Carrie Hacksaw, and Hacksaw's gonna be your lead jammer. Rollettes are gonna stay on this roll. Oh my!
Big hit from Captain, number 20.
Blitz Siren, welcome to Roller Derby.
Yeah, it looks like Charlie Hustle has picked up a penalty and will be spent 30 seconds in the day.
Oh, Carrie Hacksaw's gonna come through and engage her, but then she's gonna slip through, call it off. I think It's going to be like a 7-2 run.
We would like to acknowledge our sponsor, Plan B, Madison's favorite gay bar and dance club. Be out, be proud, just be. Tonight's after party sponsor. Come join us to dance and party at Plan B, 924 Willie Street.
And Mouse up there right now, trying to work herself up to the front. Mouse gonna break through. She's lead jammer. Stevie Wonder not far behind.
And it looks like we picked up 3 Reservoir Doll points to the 2 Rollettes. I would like to amend what I just said and remind you that tonight's after party is in fact sponsored by many of our sponsors this evening, but is located at the Frequency and the Paradise Lounge at 119 and 121 West Main Street. There is again going to be live music. There are going to be some amazing bands doing some cover music. Your good old Venus and Furs, skating and playing as the Misfits, the Hung Americans as David Bowie, and the Hand-Me-Downs. Sprouted Tail jamming for the Reservoir Dolls. Big hit on the outside by Lady Hoo-Ha, the Rollettes.
Are Wild Stallions going to be playing?
Oh no.
I just thought maybe it fit the motif.
It would. Not sure how much material a Wild Stallions cover band would have.
They saved the world, man. Scully Wheeler out there right now for the Rollettes. And the Rollettes doing a nice job. They've broken the century mark, and they're starting to reel this thing in a little bit. They're only 60 points down with over 8 minutes to go.
There's actually a lot of time left, and 60 points is 2 big power jams. They have been picking up a lot of steam in the second half, so gonna be very interesting.
Well, Milwaukee has also had a history of fielding teams, as you've seen. Even their all-star team that mount big comebacks and spurts. They'll have a 40-point spurt once in a while.
They're good second half teams. Sprout picked up 4 points on that last pass. Hopscotch and Lady Hoo-Ha holding back. And Violet Fire.
Irish Vixen going to take another seat. And Scully Wheeler doing a nice job also. Getting some great experience out here. Her first year skating with the Rollettes.
Lining up in the red, we have number 56, Frau Kapow, going up against number 4, Mouse.
Well, Kapow, I know nothing. I see nothing.
I see nothing. I do not see that black jam. I'm gonna sneak around the outside and peek out the jam.
I blinked and she was gone.
You just turned around and you're like, what happened? Oh, that was just Mouse. Just Mouse. Picking up lead jam. Picking up some points. Sneak.
Oh, nice.
Sneak and squeak.
I tell you, if she's got a patented move, it's always been that one skate lean coming through the corner.
That one right there.
That's pretty nice.
And Mouse picking up a second scoring pass. That is 8 points for her, matched by the 8 points of the Rollettes.
Mouse trying to fight off Irish Vixen. Oh, Tilo gonna come in for the sweep. Gonna miss her.
Mouse sneaking through that pack. Picking up another 4 points. Matched by the Rollettes, 4 points. That is going to bring our score to Reservoir Dolls 187, Russian Rollettes 124. Just under 6 minutes left to go in this last bout of the evening.
And the last matchup between the Milwaukee home teams.
Oh.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, there's always next year. We have Hopscotch taking the line for the Reservoir Dolls, going up against number 88, Steamy Wonder.
And Blitz Siren gonna get hit, knocked backward right off the bat. Hopscotch stuck in the back. Heidi Voltage gonna go take a seat.
Steamy Wonder getting held up in the front by Clara Path and Charlie Hustle. Thinking she's gonna open up that inside out, still behind Charlie Hustle. And sneaking through, picking up lead jam.
Charlie's got she's got that amazingly wide stance. She can take up a lot of track on her own. Oh, Steamy gonna careen off one of her own players. And that would be Heidi Voltage. Yeah, Heidi Voltage she's fouled out.
Yep, unfortunately with the rule changes, something that wasn't changed is the number of penalties that it takes to foul out of a game. That is 7. So she is going to be out for the last 4.5 minutes of this game. We'd like to give a shout out to our charity again tonight, Wilma's Fund, through outreach, exploring the challenges faced by LGBT people who are homeless. Again, if you have donated to the shout out box this evening or bought a ticket, you have donated to our charity. Thank you so much for being here to support us and support MRD. We got an official timeout that is coming to an end. I believe they were just clarifying some penalties, situations. So since Heidi Voltage did foul out, they have another skater in the box serving the remainder of her penalty time, though that penalty will not be actually added to that skater's accrual of 7. Whip Smacker on the line, working her way through as Reservoir Dolls. Jammer going up against 199 Witness Protection. And Lip Smacker is your lead jammer.
And right now, Witness Protection trying to find a way through.
Big hit by Glock Ness.
Oh, Striker's going to go down. As the pack scraps to try to take. Well, of course, Wendy, as we watch this, these packs have been playing each other hard.
And it looks like Witness Protection calling off the jam at the end, unfortunately, is a high block on Mouse, so we'll be spending 30 seconds in the box as the jammer starting this next jam as a power jam for the Reservoir Dolls. And Lady Hoo-Ha takes the line and the star. That is the 105.5 Triple N Jam line.
Yeah, with as tense as this has been, you can tell it's starting to take a toll, and it's starting to people are starting to get tired, it's starting to get a little sloppier. And the fouls are starting to fly a little bit more frequently.
It's true. It always adds up a little bit. And that is Lady Hoo-Ha as your lead jammer for the Reservoir Dolls.
Oh, nice job right there again, using the blockers as an assist.
And Lady Hoo Ha picks up 5 big roller derby points. And hop, skip, and a jump. Oh, so pretty.
Even the Russian judge gives her a 10 on that landing.
We have just under 2 minutes left to go. Looks like we are having an official review. Our scores currently sets at Reservoir Dolls 206, Russian Rollettes 126. And looks like they're going to be adding a couple seconds back onto the clock.
Of course, the review system, when you're working with roller derby, as you know, Allie, is incredibly technical. They all gang up on the person who made the call and say, close your eyes, think really hard backwards. And what did it look like?
And they go,
they sweat a lot, they get nervous.
yeah. It's a rough time. It's a rough time being an official. Usually they figure it out though. It looks like there's a penalty assessed for too many skaters on the track during that last jam. So Lip Smacker will be taking a seat in the box and serving a penalty for too many people on the track. As captain.
I believe that would be classified as illegal procedure.
Possibly. That's one of the wonderful things about being a captain. You can get those weird arbitrary penalties that they're like, hey, this penalty, you just got this. You're wearing a C, you get it. Yeah. Congratulations for the power.
Exactly. Comes with the title.
Yeah, it's so nice. Officials still doing an official timeout. What should we talk about, Bob? Talk about how much we love roller derby.
Well, when's the next bout?
I feel all the feels for roller derby. All the feels spilling out of my mouth. I love you, roller derby. I'm not even on skates, and I love you so much.
So the next bout here is going to be April 26th.
Thank you, Bob. April 26th is semifinals.
That's right.
With that rolling whistle, that tells us that the next whistle will be the start of this next jam. We have Mouse on the line going up against Steamy Wonder. Steamy sneaking up that inside line, picks up lead jam for the Rollettes. And Scout jumps forward, put one last hit on Steamy Wonder, picking up 4 points.
Oh my! There's a highlight reel.
Oh, that's purty.
I mean, we've seen skaters that have become very accustomed to using that outside line to rotate around a blocker, but you don't see somebody do a full 180 or 360 like what she pulled off. I'm sure on skates I've done some of those things, just never on purpose.
I'm not sure if I've done that with shoes on. Mouse sneaking through, picking up 4 more points. And both jammers back into the pack, scoring points. Points. Lip Smacker driving Stevie Wonder to the outside, recycling her back as Mouse works her way up the front.
And at this point, well, we'll make some noise for the girls playing out here as things are winding down. And we're on the jam clock at this point, and we are done.
And we are going to wait for the final score from the officials. But I believe that we can call this in the Reservoir Dolls' favor. And Madison, let's hear it for your Reservoir Dolls.
And thank you to all of us that came out, watched the Rec League as well as the following two bouts. It's been our pleasure. Madison, you've always been incredibly supportive. And for Alligator, I'm Bob Noxious.
Oh, Bob Noxious.
And we'll see you next time.
Have a lovely evening, Madison. See you later.